وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله صلى الله عليه وسلم. Yeah, إخوان. Oh, my brothers, and I guess we have sisters are here tonight, yeah? They're upstairs. They get the good place, huh? All right. They're closer to Allah. MashaAllah. So all of us here tonight, we come, you know, because we hope Allah accepts something from us. We hope Allah will accept our salah. We hope Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will forgive us. We hope that He will give us His Jannah to Firdaus al-A'la. Ameen. This is dua that we have, and we ask for this all the time. As Shakh Tahir, Jazakallah khair, he said it very clear. I have some good news, but I have bad news. Which one do you want first?
The good news.
Wait a minute, okay, we're kind of torn up here. So let's take a vote. You know, democracy, you have to vote. Yeah, okay, so how many said let's have the bad news first?
We'll start with the bad news, okay?
How many said, no, give me the good news first? Good news. How many said, don't give us any news at all? They told me before we get started, they said, don't start this program tonight until everybody is here. So if anybody is not here yet, please raise your hand. Because I'm almost not here myself. I'm trying to catch up. And by the way, my name's Yousif. Did you know my name's Yousif? Can you say Yousif?
Yousif.
Perfect. Why did my wife have so much trouble she keeps saying useless? MashaAllah. Shaykh said a word tonight, and it really made me think hard. When he's talking about the month of Ramadan, Shahr Ramadan, he said it's the month of taqwa. And this is an example of one of the problems, many problems we have in tarjuma. When we make tarjuma or translation from Arabiya to English, what's the problem? Many times we don't have the right word in English for the Arabiya. So we accept this word or that word. Some translator, he said this or that, and we use it year after year, century after century, and we don't realize it's not the best word. What is a taqwa fi English? What is a taqwa fi English? In English language, what is taqwa?
Fear.
Let me ask you another question. In Arabic, what is it? Where are you from? That explains everything. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he said, Muath ibn Jabal, the name of this place where we are, Muath ibn Jabal, he sent him to Yemen. And he said to him, Ya Muath, I love these hadiths, say, Ya Muath, the big was today. Ya Muath, he said, I'm sending you to the Ahl Kitab, where in Yemen. To the Ahl Kitab, people of the book. They were Jews, they were Christians. It means not kuffar. Now, we're not like the mushrikeen so much like in Mecca. He said they're people of the book. What did he say? Teach them first. Wudu. La ilaha illallah. Teach them that tawheed. That tawheed. Teach them there's only one God. One. Don't worship Isa. Don't worship Musa. Ibadah for Allah. Yeah. And if they accept that, then teach them about Salah. And if they accept that, then teach them about Ramadan, etc. Zakat and so. But what is the taqwa? How many? We have some youth with us today. And do we have any shabab? Raise your hand. Where's the shabab? Anybody under 50 is Shabab to me. Okay. Yeah, to me. I have one of my daughters is about 45 years old, so you know what I mean. Alhamdulillah. They asked me the other day, they said, "Ya Sheikh, how many kids do you have?" I said, "I don't have any." They said, "Oh, I heard you have children." I said, "Well, I don't anymore. They all grew up." They said, "Well, how many grandchildren?" I said, "They grew up too." I have great-grandchildren. That makes me a great-grandfather. But anyway, taqwa. Come on, guys. I need to know what is taqwa. Yeah, that's the feeling behind it. I want to know, what does it mean? The word, one word. What is taqwa? Guys, you should know this one. You know why? You like, how many of you have video games? Anybody has video games? You like to play the games? Huh? Did you play the games? Huh? Never. Never played one? MashaAllah. Wahhabi. Mafi TV. MashaAllah. The games, you know these games that you can get on the phones and on the Game Boy and on the... Why don't they have Game Girl? They just have Game Boy. It's not fair. Ladies have to have a game too, anyway. No, what, you know when you play and you get those power guys and heroes and superheroes? And some of them, he has a big thing like this and they shoot and he holds this thing and shield. That is what taqwa is. That's what it means literally, a shield. This is taqwa. And it is a shield you need on the day of judgment when Allah's ghadab is coming at you. Like in those videos you see this power, but taqwa. So yeah, I think guys, this is what we need. Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us you will not be guided by Quran unless you have a taqwa. Listen carefully. Listen, what did Allah say? أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألف لام ميم ذلك كتاب لا ريب فيه هدى للمتقين. From what word? Taqwa. And even in this ayah, there's another mistake in the tarjumah, in the translation. Listen again. ذَلِكَ. The translator said this. هَذَا. This. ذَلِكَ. That. ذَلِكَ الْكِتَابُ. What does it mean? Like ذَلِكَ? No. ذلك هذا ذلك. Yes or no?
Yes.
It's your language. So why translator said this is the book? Because the translators not Arab. They're not Arab. And they're trying to guess. They don't understand. That is the book. Didn't make sense to them because they don't understand. It's very deep. You need to talk to the ulama, the one who has the exegesis, or what we call tafsir al-Quran. If he knows tafsir al-Quran, and he has strong aqidah, then he understands that when it says, ذَلَكَ الْكِتَابِ, that book, فِي لَوْحٍ مَحْفُوظ, with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Not something I'm holding here, because somebody could touch this, somebody could play with this, somebody could write something else in this, but not in that. And we didn't even get to the best part. That book with Allah. This is the one which is the huda al-muttaqin, the guidance to the what? The right way. But it's only for who? The one with the shield. You want a shield? You want to be protected? You need protection from Allah's ghadab. What is ghadab? Okay. They said, some people said, ghadab is anger. And again, another problem. Anger, this is when I'm driving down the road, you know, and somebody cut me off. What's that? It's anger. Huh? Or you're standing in line, somebody cut in front of you, you're like, hey man, this is angry. Or maybe you get a ticket. Ooh, I got a ticket. Ow. My wife and I were driving to the airport 2 days ago. She's driving. I told her, slow down, slow down. She said, I'm only going 40. I said, but the sign up there, it says 35. She said, I'm going 40. Then all of a sudden, the sign said, you're doing 44. All of a sudden, the sign flashed. I didn't know the sign has the camera in it. Boom, we got a ticket. Ah! Angry. This is not the word ghadab. Ghadab is more than just anger. This means you're going to do something. It means something's going to happen. This is why we say ghayrul maghdubi. Ghayrul maghdubi. What is maghdubi? This is that ghadab of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Who on alayhim, on those guys. Who, which guys? Wala darling, you know what that's right. Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said, that's right. Who else? Now, to come to what we need to have focus on. We need to focus on all of this as a problem because everybody who's Muslim and doesn't have Arabiya, doesn't have a chance to sit with a scholar, where will they get the right knowledge? Now what's happening, our youth, many of them are reading English or reading Arabic, but they don't understand it, so they go to the English trying to understand what did Allah say. This is a huge problem because we have a big attack coming on us. All right, bad news is what I'm going to give you first. You ready? All right, here it comes. Hold on. You holding on? I mean, get a good grip on that floor so you don't go anywhere. The bad news is that there is a big effort from Shaitan trying to take people to the nar. Now look at that. But this is not new news, this is old news. Look what Allah said in Quran al-Kareem in Surah Baqarah, chapter 2, verse 208. Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu udkhulu fi silmi khabatan. O you who believe in Allah, get into Islam perfectly. But don't follow the footsteps of Shaitan. For sure, he is enemy to you. Who is your enemy? Shaitan. Shaitan. I want to be sure you understand something. Jews and Christians, that's not the enemy. It is not. Listen again what we started with. We said Rasul sent Muath ibn Jabal to the people of the book, the Jews and the Christians. He didn't say go blow them up. He didn't say hurt those people. He didn't say attack them, pull out your sword, chop off their head. He said clearly, tell them about at-tawheed. If they accept it, tell them about salah. To make connection. Silla. Silla is connect with Allah. Tell them how to connect. You believe in Allah? Don't you want to know how to connect to Allah? They'll be like, yeah man, I had a question yesterday. Exactly this subject. He said that, I'm ready. And he accepted Islam right after we talked about that. He believes in Allah, but he's mixed up. Allah, Jesus, I don't know, help me out. Okay, help him out. When you understand, yes, we believe in Jesus, and we do what Jesus said to do. Look at, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to tell you a little bit about their book. So you can see, it's there, but they don't understand because their fasis telling them the wrong thing. In the book, in the translation, even after many manipulations, it still says, listen to this, in Mark 12:29, very clear, they asked Isa alayhi salam, what's the biggest commandment? Amr of Allah. He said you have to worship Allah alone without any partners. You have to worship Allah with all your heart, all your mind, all your strength. And then he said another commandment, love your brother. In Islam, we have the same. We love Allah with all the heart, all the mind, all the strength. If you don't love Allah 100%, you're not Muslim.